It's a confidence crisis in the money itself. Now, what I mean by that is simply that one day people start to realise that the money they once used, pure gold, is now worth a piece of paper. The paper's growing all the time, or the monetary unit within the economy is growing all the time, and it's no longer worth what it once was worth. What happens at this point is everybody at the same time discovers that the money is worthless, and that leads to a confidence crisis and collapse. It's always happened. In fact, you see in 1933, what we call the Great Depression really started in 1929, and what it was a confidence crisis worldwide around the value of the money itself. We've seen them throughout all of time. I talked about earlier the old Roman denarii from the Roman world all those years ago, 2,000 years ago nearly now, where it went from an 85% pure piece of silver, the main money of the Roman Empire, and 200 years after the time of Jesus, it was worth 0% silver. It had no silver in it whatsoever. When the people realised the lack of value in the money, but they could remember that once upon a time, the money truly stored the labour of the men and women within the society itself. When they discover that truth, the first thing that happens is there's a confidence crisis and collapse within the economy itself. Now, today in the year 2010, we're seeing such massive crises within the world. We're seeing financial institutional collapse. We're seeing that every day around the world there's vast fluctuations in national currencies. We see rioting in the streets. We see that governments are fighting over what exchange value they should share amongst their pieces of paper. And this is all part of this confidence crisis and collapse, which is very much building in the days ahead. We're coming to a point now where this confidence crisis is going to accelerate. And that leads us to what is the final part in the life cycle of money itself.